Hey guys, so I got something that to me is kind of cool. And it might not be cool to you, but it's cool to me. So this little plum tree here was given to me by a friend who had started it from a seed. Now, the seed was taken from a purple Italian plum. And then what I got, when it finally matured, got big enough to produce fruit, was a green Italian plum. The funny thing was I was watching this green plum forever. I was like, is it ever going to ripen? I was waiting for it to turn purple like its parent, and it never did. Finally I came out and I said, this thing's got to be ripe. And I tried it and it was ripe, but it was green. And it was the most wonderful flavor. It must have been crossed somehow at some point with a green gage, since he had a few of those out there. But it wasn't a green gage, it was a larger plum, a large Italian plum. So I thought that was pretty slick. Well, guess what I just found? I found a sucker coming off this tree. That sucker is genetically identical to this plum. Now typically you'll plant a seed, it'll raise up, you'll graft on the variety that you want via cuttings. You'll take a cutting or a leaf bud and you'll graft that onto the parent rootstock to duplicate a variety. But in this case, seeing how it was grown from a seed, that sucker on this guy is genetically identical to the parent plant. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to dig that sucker up and I'm going to replant it so that I can get another one of these plum trees. My wife absolutely loved this plum. She was shocked by it. So it's growing inside here in the cucumber cage here, and I'm going to dig it out and I'll replant it in the bucket, and you guys can watch me do that if you want. So here it is. I'll show it to you. So it's right here, and we see this little sucker coming up, and it's coming off of its parent plant there. So that's the parent. I'm going to send a sucker in here into my cucumber cage. So the plan is to dig that dude up and plant it in a pot. So first thing I want to do is make doubly sure it's still from this parent, which I am, because I dug one up like this the other day. So you can see, I can see the root running right back to mama there. So I'll uncover it. All right, so there it is. And so all I have to do to propagate that exact same plum is cut this root off and put it in the pot. So let's do that. I'm going to put this in a pot. So you guys can see that. I'm just tucking these roots in here and leaving the little green sucker sticking up. Filling in the dirt around it. Real simple. Now if this were, if I wanted a different plum, what I'd have to do is take a sucker like this, or a seedling, grow it up till it was about 3 foot high, and big enough for me to graft a cutting onto. But in this case, I don't have to do that, and I'm able to acquire pretty much a one-of-a-kind plum. This compost isn't completely mature. There's a lot of sawdust in it. There we are. You guys can see that. Bring you over here real close. There it is. My little sucker. Now I got to go water it because the soil is damp, but those roots did just get a little shock. So I'll water this, and there we are, another plum tree. I guess I'm gonna have to plant another orchard. Anyways, guys, hope you found that interesting. It's interesting to me. It's the good thing I do. So I'll see you guys later.